Oh. The article we chose is on social isolation for men and women throughout their lives.
The research question, the first one had to do with partnership, and it was, do gendered isolation trajectories depend on marital/partnership histories? The second one had to do with age, and it was, are there gender differences in social isolation from ages 12 to 42 and ages 50 and older? And do these trajectories differ for girls/women and boys/men?
In this study, the independent variables were gender, age, and then partnership history. And then the dependent variable was social isolation overall. Social isolation in this study included romantic partnerships, community, family, and friends. And then there were two studies in this research. The first was the Ad Health study, which evaluated social isolation over parent contact as a child. And then the second was HRS, that focused mainly on adults. And that was social isolation assessed using the Social Network Index, which is a self-reported questionnaire for use in adults aged 18 to 64 years old. And it's a composite measure of social connection.
Our key findings: when researchers look strictly at age, men and women from age 18 to 42 are similar in the amount of isolation. When the factor of partnership gets added in, women with partners tend to have less social isolation than men until age 60. It is notable that non-married men and women are more socially isolated throughout their lives compared to individuals with a partner. However, after age 60, women go through a faster increase of isolation compared to men starting around age 68.
So what? In terms of social connection is necessary for everyday life. Being less socially isolated means you have more social connections, and having these connections tends to lead to a happier life. In terms of mental health, we believe that there is a strong connection between social isolation and mental health. More isolated people could have a higher chance of developing mental health issues such as depression. And then women are greater than men. Men are more socially isolated overall, but women become more socially isolated as they age. From this study, women spend less time feeling isolated and therefore live happier lives.
For additional research, we wanted to see two studies that were exactly the same. This study had differences such as age range studied, social connection considered, and frequency of data collection. So it would be interesting to see the difference in social isolation by age with the same study. This study also excluded other types of relationships and work and religion. Work is an aspect of life that really changes as you get older. As adults begin to work less and even retire, this can have an impact on their social isolation. Religion is also an important part of people's lives. It can provide a lot of social connection and should be considered.
And this is our citation.